Now I am on the mobile section on Flipkart.com, and this is such a glaring mistake. I'm so surprised that nobody at Flipkart has noticed till date. Now, if you go to the mobile section on Flipkart.com, there are these different filters by which you can zero in on the mobile of your choice. Now, screen size is something which a lot of us, have our specifications and expectations about, and I was looking for something 5 inch or more. Now they have such a silly thing where they have 5 inch and more, and they have 5 and more. Now both mean the same thing, and unnecessarily. Now, if I show you more closely, 5 inch and more shows only 9 possible handsets, which is next to impossible. Today there are so many phones, majority of which are 5 inch screens or bigger, 5.5, even going up to 6. And now there's this 5 and more, which has 811 phones. Obviously, this is the one which is correct. Now let me just uncheck this, and I'll check this one, 5 inch and more. Now you'll see that there are only 9 phones listed here. It obviously makes no sense at all. These are the filters I've chosen so far, that 5 inch and more, smartphones, dual SIM. This is an obvious error on the part of Flipkart. Now I'll validate my point. I'll just go down and I'll remove the dual SIM one. It's not like I've chosen these filters and that's why there are so few results. You'll find that even then, 5 inch and more and smartphone, there are still only 17, which again is impossible. Today the market is so dynamic, there are so many offerings. If you look for 5 inch and more and you choose smartphone, dual SIM, and probably 3G, you'll still come up with hundreds of results. So the point is that this is a gross error, the mistake. It should simply be 5 inches, 5 and more, this one, as it's listed here. So this is a mistake, and it should be 5 and more here. So what Flipkart needs to do is, if it is going by the size, this probably needs to be one of these, and it should ideally be this 5 inch and more. This 5 and more can be done away with because it's unnecessarily confusing, and have 5 inch and more with the correct number of results showing. So that's my point in this video. After that, you can use your filters, like for example, majority anyway would be Android, almost all would be Android, so you can go for the latest ones. KitKat is also dated now, Lollipop is the latest one. Or since the choices would be limited, right now, as you can see, there are 49 options as far as Lollipop is concerned. KitKat has many more, close to 400. So KitKat would still be a viable option. And you have filters like dual SIM is ideally preferable for many reasons. I prefer the fact that I can have one more number. Any issue on that number, then I can select my whom to give which number, and I can call accordingly. So for various reasons it makes sense. So anyway, the point remains that this filter on Flipkart is erroneous. 5 and more and 5 inch and more. Flipkart needs to do away with one of them. Ideally, it should be that do away with this 5 and more and have this 5 inch and more in place. Cheers.